What's up, brand new world? Joshua again here with a brand new express video in which I intend to talk about a topic which is rather infuriating, frustrating, and gives you a very horrible sensation of powerlessness. I think that's the best word to describe it, which is powerlessness, and makes you kind of eager and kind of looking forward to Armageddon's arrival, and also makes you want to, what's the word here, complain to God to say, hey, you see how messed up is the world that you created. So that you created. This is a finger. It probably has a phallic shape, but trust me, it is a finger. Yeah, back to the topic at hand. I wanted to talk about this topic that I came across while surfing on Facebook. Well, what is this topic? The topic has to do with this particular historical figure, a rather important historical figure who is kind of the, what's the word? Give me a second. Who is kind of the one who started the whole damn thing. She was kind of the first, how to call it? By the way, this is a face mask, by the way. If I'm going to make a video, I need to promote the correct and responsible habits that are going to prevent us and everyone from getting this crazy disease caused by this COVID thing. Back to the topic. It has to do with this particular historical figure who is also a woman. That's the most important thing. At some point. She was kind of the first little baby snowball that started the whole damn thing, which is the movement for the black people to movement. What do you call it? This particular movement that consisted in the rights of black people, which is something that is constantly talked about by many people, especially by the Black Lives Matter movement, with whom I do not agree entirely. However, they do have the right to exist. And some of the points that they are fighting, such as racism, which is the main topic at hand. Why didn't I say it before? Stupid me. Some of the points that they mention are valid, as questionable and as lack of common sense, and as, what's the word, as not so sensible as they should. And even if I see them constantly losing debates in a lot of things, and despite the violence that they have created after the things that happened after this person was tragically murdered by this racist prick wearing a police officer uniform. Yep, the riots that they caused, they are totally understandable, but at the same time, yeah. Instead, you should have just raided and attacked the person who perpetrated and committed the crime. Why do you have to get even, or how to say it, why do you have to manifest your pain and your outrage with innocent businesses that have nothing to do, and rioting and looting? Why? But hey, I do understand your points. Wait a second, my face is gonna be back in a moment. There, my face is back. I was just wearing a t-shirt. Now, back to the topic at hand. Well, the topic is, yeah, you guessed it, racism. And why not a little bit of the Black Lives Matter movement, the racism as a whole, the history of this thing, and this movie that I saw, which is the Rosa Parks, which portrays Rosa Parks, that black lady who arguably, what did she do? She was sitting in a bus. But then what happens? A white person tells her, hey, give me the place because you're a white girl, you're a black person and you're not supposed to do that. And la la la, sha da 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 da, yada 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 yada. Done. She refuses and the whole movement starts. Done. End of story. That's it. The movie I was watching, well, it was on Facebook and I was like, yeah, I know. Racism is bad, and that is for sure. As a Mexican person, I can totally say it. I still live in my country, who I love to hate and I hate to love, but I still live in my country, but in my country, even Mexicans can be racist towards one another, especially the indigenous people. I'm not talking about it. The thing is that, well, I wanted to talk about this quick phrase attributed to Will Smith, the actor, the superhero actor, who also, surprise, surprise, yeah, he's black, but that's not important, I couldn't care less about his skin color, I just care about his acting. This looks like, this is my hand and I'm just scratching my, what's the word? I'm scratching my nose, nothing to see. Now, this phrase is attributed to Will Smith, and that is that racism didn't really get worse. It is now being filmed, and it makes me wonder, yeah, I totally agree with you. A lot of people also say that, snapping my finger to process thoughts, a lot of people say that 2020 has also been one of the worst years in existence, and that is not true. A lot of historians agree that there have been other worse years. And what happens? Well, these years, what happens? They say that other years were worse for different reasons. 2020 was not the worst, really. Sorry. 2020 was not the worst year in existence. No. It was just the most documented. That's the main difference. That's the main and the most important difference. Wait a second. I like this bottom now more. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That I agree with Will Smith, and BLM, Black Lives Matter, has the right to exist. Even if I don't agree with them, go ahead. You do you. You're in a free country and you're allowed to, so go ahead. Even if I don't disagree with you, hey, I'm willing to fight to the death. I'm going to defend with my life your right to say things that I disagree with. Just like you should do the same for my rights, First Amendment, sweethearts. I know I'm not in the US, but hey, who am I to talk? Just a person with a random hidden channel that uploads videos of things. That's it, Brave New World. Farewell.